Okay, we are back again. Playing Prison Architect, using getting things done to advance our gameplay. Oh. Load back up the session that I was on. Load. Here we are. Yep, I remember now. We are running low on cash, according to the accountant. So, pause the game momentarily. Okay, so what are we up to in terms of projects and next actions? Projects. The grant completion of education, that is still to be done. Heat every cell, we've not done that. Add the death row. Build a parole, we did build parole, I remember, so that can be crossed out. Build a church, complete the grant for manufacturing. Prison manufacturing, yep, still not done that. And get the cash flow above positive. So now we're going to next actions. Place radiators in every cell, that's part of the heating one. Connect the heating to every cell, plumb it in. Build a church for the church one. Check requirements for creating the license plates in case they need training through education or classes. Draft a plan for the cash flow positive to get our cash flows as positive. So we could fire some armed guards, sniper, and fire some workmen, etc. Okay, so that's where we currently are. What are all these? Metal detectors. Okay. We'll also... What is that? We will quickly plug in the electrics to all the metal detectors. Insufficient funds. Right. We can also get a new grant. We will do inmate nutrition research. Okay, so that's a new grant, it's a project. So we'll hit complete grant inmate nutrition research. And the next actions that we're going to need in order to complete this grant are serve a single low quantity, low variety meal for 2 days. So we need to set meals to minimum for 2 days. And then set meals to high variety and high quantity to maximum for 2 days. Right, that makes sense. So we'll move this just over here for the moment. Let's get that one done. Policy, is it policy? Yes. Meal, low and low. Because it was saying serve a single low quality and low variety. Yep, so low quantity and low variety. And we want to set it as a single meal. So the regime, they need to have one meal change that to a 3-hour segment, so everybody gets 1 meal. Right, and we do that for 2 days, and then that will be crossed out. We can cross it out on there. Okay. So this is a dangerous time. We don't want to reduce staff because we might be upsetting a lot of prisoners with the lack of food for the next couple of days. Prisoner needs are quite low. It's not too bad. Staff needs are okay. They're not too bad. What are some other things? Non-lethal sniper. 5 grand. Not at the minute. Okay. Right. We will do a shakedown since it is night time. We have doubled our solitary, which is great. What are some of our other next actions that we can be doing? Build a church. The requirements: build a church. Is a church under quick build? I don't believe so. No. Where are we going to place the church? Here? This could be a good spot. There. So we'll need some cash. Oh, I can't increase my bank loan now. Okay. I don't know why. Getting the taser qualification. We're running low on cash. We are indeed. Okay, so it's 7 AM. We could have another bunch of prisoners come because we've got 47 in, so there's 3 coming. But in our holding cell, we do have the ability to hold 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 8 here, 8 beds, and then another 8 and 8, which makes 24. So we might just change intake, increase it to a specific number. So we can add 3 plus 24, which makes 27. We'll do 27 inmates. Okay, we'll do that. And that'll give us some more income for the moment. And then we'll turn off. Yep, so we're 7 grand, 11 grand intake, 12 grand. This is fantastic. This is what we want. And then we'll turn off intake for the moment. Cool. Okay. Yep, so our daily profit now is 3 grand above, which is good. Very, very good. That's exactly what we need. replace the metal detectors here. Connected. Electric. That's good. Alright. So the food issue, that's going to really... Let's have a look. It's the warmth that still causes a big issue in this prison. Warmth and safety. They want to feel safe. Because they don't feel safe. Got 20 guards. I'll just hire another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't afford it. That's great. Yep. Our loan is what it is. 10 prisoners passed the foundation course. Why are they all unscheduled? Grow. No room found for spiritual guidance. Why is it saying unscheduled? Workshop safety. Why does it say unscheduled? It's led by a foreman in the workshop. Do I not have a foreman? Has the foreman died? No, I have a foreman. I do not know why. Yeah, running low cash still. Yes, we are indeed. Why is... One death today, that is not good. So at this moment we appear stuck because I have no income and I can't increase my bankroll. So as far as the game is concerned, we are absolutely snookered. So I'll just fast forward it. Hopefully things change. I do not know why the course is not working. I don't know why. Unscheduled. No equipment for behavioural therapy. Unscheduled for kitchen hygiene. But why? We have ran into an issue. I don't know what the issue is. Our guards are still getting the taser qualification. Maybe it's the taser qualification that's causing them to not be able to take these classes. Well, minus $3 grand a year. Is that just because they've been paying for tasers? staff. Could fire a sniper. He's $500 a day. Maybe. Our income went up because we got new prisoners in, that's why. But whenever we do the parole and we release someone, we get income from that. So this will be the second day of us serving a single low quality food. So for this moment, we'll keep the number of staff we've got. CEO, we are bankrupt. Your disastrous management has led us to financial ruin. Find a way to fix this soon or you will be fired. We're going to run into bankruptcy. Okay. That is not good. So we can set up a project. Well, that's to get cash flow project. It was to get it as positive. A positive cash flow. In order to do this, we need a fire. We're going to fire the sniper. Go across to staff. Fire the sniper. Fired. We'll fire some of the armed guards. 1, 2, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we'll keep 1 on for the minute. And that has sorted us out. So that has solved that issue. That's good. We're still in the negative. We're still in the negative. Can we get to a positive? Staff. Fire some workmen. Fire 10 workmen. That'll take us to positive. Prisoners. Nope. I want staff. 30 guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 workmen fired, and now we are in the positive. That is good. Still can't increase the bank loan. Yep. So I fired the workmen because we don't have anything building at the moment anyway. But we need the guards to stay on, so that we can keep security tight and secure. Yep. There is nothing I can do at this moment. Appear to be snookered. 2 deaths today. A second death. Still waiting for this second single law. I might just do a shakedown really quick. Catch some, check everything and lock some prisoners away in solitary that are causing trouble or that have concealed weapons. And that's something I do. I'm going to change the policy for the prison as well. I will double all of the hours. All prisoners. It is for all, isn't it? Oh. Unless I've just done that for the minimum. Oh, right. Everybody has their own set. Oh. Maybe I've just changed the prison in for all of them. Oh dear, did I just change it back by pressing recommended? I'm not sure what's just happened. I think I might have done. 4 deaths today. This is not good. Still not able to increase our loan. Guards are still going through the taser qualification, which is costing us income. We are stuck at the moment, it would appear. We don't have the money to build anything, and we're still waiting on these grants. I cannot figure out why the classrooms are not working. Is it a staff issue? Have we got every member of staff? We've got them all. Is it that I need a second foreman? Is that what it is? Could be. Potentially. Oh wait, look. Oh dear, prisoner escaped. One escaped. Oh yes, $3,000 for an early prisoner release. That's good. That's very good. That's what we get with the parole. It's going to be over, this feeding them this for 2 or 3 days. Low quantity, low quality. It's a simple meal. Yes, 1 meal. I do not know why. So we've had 3 deaths and 3 escapes today. That is absolutely, once again, not great. Why am I on minus 1500? The reform programs, 1550. Maybe it's the guard. The guard's tasers. 10 awaiting solitary, 10 in solitary, 9 in lockdown, 9 requiring medical attention. This is just... Chief is calling. Our staff have become unhappy with the working conditions. The prison is threatening to go on strike if they don't get a 50% pay rise. Right. This is a big cost. Let's slow the game down. We're not running out of time. Finance. 40%, 50% increase in pay. Right. This should be set now. 57 out of 50. How many can we take in? 74, because we're 24 above. So we've lost a few prisoners to death. Yep, look, there's a morgue slab. That's no good. Oh, we're on a $6,000 loss per day now. This is not good at all. And I can't even get home. We are on the brink of bankruptcy. Let's reduce the pay. Man. We have got ourselves in a strange situation here. 100%. Oh wait, unscheduled. I've just figured out why we're unscheduled. Because the regime doesn't have work. Got it. Work or free time. There we go. Now we've got it. Now they should probably be scheduled. Let's have a look. The programs. Hey. Hey, finally, that was the issue. We hadn't scheduled anything for work. Right. I believe we've served one meal for at least 2 or 3 days now. And the prisoners are starving. So I think after today we will change food to free, high variety, high quality meals per day. Yep. And they're kicking off, there's a riot going on. Guards to be here. Okay. Right. So from 12 tonight, midnight, we'll change the schedule of the food so that it is 3 meals 3 times a day of high quality, high variety food, high quantity. And then hopefully this should go through. We'll do another shakedown really quick. Make sure the prisoners go to sleep. Yep, and we will change the regime for the prisoners. We'll change 3 meals a day. Meal, and then another meal. Yep. Meal, and then we're changing the quality. Pause again. Quality and quantity. High and high. Yep. So we're getting 3 meals of high quality, high quantity per day now. We're going to be fed like kings. And hopefully that staff are upset and they want a 50% increase in pay. Or staff are upset and they want a 50% increase in pay again. Okay. 20, 30, 40, 50%. Oh, it's almost 8 AM. We are on the brink of being able to do a new intake, and we are at 54, but we can handle 50 plus 24, so we can handle another 20 prisoners. We'll take 27, yeah, 7 more than our actual capacity. Why not? We need to. So now we're going to be overcapacitated. The warden is calling. Prisoners will cause some damage if they don't have more free time in their schedules. Regime. Added another hour of free time for them. Right. Oh. So a bunch of people. Oh right, wow. We need to destroy all of this. This is demonstrations from the staff. Destroy all that because it's slowing down everything else. There's another kick-off. This is not good. Someone in here. Do we have something over here? We do have something. Yes, £3 from an early release. That parole really pays off. Very, very profitable as parole. It gets rid of a prisoner, and we make £3 from it. What happens when we rehabilitate people? Solitary is good as well. Keeps people out of our face. Another £4 from prisoner intake. So we're 80 out of 50. We'll turn intake off actually now. We don't want any more coming. Turn it off. Okay. Sheet metal. So things must be moving forward for buying sheet metal in terms of the education and everything, and the classes. Yes, by assigning work time in the schedule, that solved our issue. So now all the classes and the reformation and the people learning and studying and gaining skills, and I'm guessing being able to work in our prison. Where is the prison labour? Yep, people are hired for in the kitchen, 4 in the cleaning job. We can hire 4 for the library, and there's 15 available inside the workshop. This is very good. We are still running low on. Ah, look. So this one actually does go up. This one has been increasing, but we need to do that one again. I don't know why. Maybe it had to be a 2-hour session of food. I'm not certain why. Increase free time to at least 6 hours a day. Right. Regime. 4 hours. Change it to 6. There. Yeah. Done it. £4. £4 losses. I don't know why. Loan interest. There are many things. We'll do another shakedown since it's night time, and everyone is less busy because it's night. We are running seriously low on cash, you are correct. We are trying to solve this problem by achieving some of these having escape already, that is not good. That was remove some tunnels. I don't even think we've got the cash for it. We haven't got the cash for it. That is not good. We're at a loss of £5 grand a day. This is not good. Is that because our staff are being paid 50% extra yet? Reduce the staff pay again. We need more prisoners. We need another cell block. £3 for early prisoner release, which is good. This is very good. That's what's keeping us afloat, really. We are slightly stuck. Waiting on that. That's already been done. I don't know why it hasn't crossed out. We'll do that next. The education course. Let's have a look at the review. Progress. Yep, education course. Foundation one. The general education, there's no one even interested in it at the minute. We'll put it on for whenever someone can do it. So the moment they can. Yeah. Reform program is £1 grand. Reform program session 100. Well, we don't want to put a reform program on if there's no one interested, if it's costing us money. I didn't realise that. We will cancel the spiritual one, and we'll cancel general education. And also we'll cancel behavioural therapy because we don't have the person for the minute. All the others can stay on for the minute. We are just about hanging in here. I don't know how, but we are somehow managing to hang in. Look at this. Someone has been murdered. He's smashed up the desk. This is not good. I'm going to assign a guard to always be in parole then. Because I don't want people kicking off after they've been refused parole and murdering the people. We can't have that. We should always have someone in the workshop, and we should also have the metal detectors at the workshop. Why is this door so warm not working? Oh, it's not been connected. There we go. Yeah, those are the only ones. Those are the three. Have we set a guard to working here? Yes, we did. So the guard will come. And we also set a couple of metal detectors at the door. We don't have any cash, so we can't do it again. Another cash problem. We run into this over and over. So we keep getting stuck in a loop. And the loop we appear to be stuck in is that we have no cash. 40 grand if people can pass. Producing 30 license plates. Yeah. We're just running into issues. Oh yes, what about the... Yep, we've got 6 people assigned here, so that's good. We don't even have the money to fix these prisoner cells that have been blocked. I can't increase the bank loan and we have no cash, so we are goosed. Literally goosed. I can't build more cells because I have no cash. Can't build more solitaries because I've got no cash. Ah, they're building into trees. That's lovely. It worked. I wonder if they automatically knock down the tree or not. I'm going to sell all the trees in this whole place. Where else are some trees? Anywhere? Tree there. That's it. There's a few here. We're just going to need the cash. Yep. We are running seriously low on cash. We are indeed, and we are goosed for it. We've still not achieved the net positive. We can't afford to put the radiators in each room. The biggest problem we have at the moment is money. That is our major issue. In order to solve this, could fire some guards, fire some workmen, fire an orderly, $75 a day. The doctors, we need to keep the doctors. Fire an armed guard. Fire some janitors. We want to keep the place clean. I don't want to fire any guards at the minute, to be fair, because in the next day or so we're going to have to change the food to one single low quality, low variety food. So that might cause kick-offs in the prison, and we'll need guards to be here in case that occurs. And when I fire workmen, it can mess with the logistics of the prison, because workmen take things off the trucks. Sometimes they put things in the kitchen. They fix things automatically when the cash goes above the positive. So without that, we're stuck. Yeah, we're just in a strange situation of being stuck. And there's nothing we can do about it at the minute. Literally nothing. We're just waiting, hoping on these grants to come through. I might change the regime. Work and free time. Oh no, 'cause we're still waiting on this food. We'll just leave it for the minute. $10 from exports. That's from selling the trees. I wonder if it's built back up. We'll do another shakedown. See, as soon as our cash goes positive, we immediately spend it. It is immediately spent. We are running seriously low on cash. You are absolutely right. Often in my playthroughs, how I would solve a situation like this with the cash problem is I would have more prisoners come. The prison would be beyond overcrowded. There wouldn't even be enough beds in the holding cells or in the regular cells for the prisoners. And then from that situation, we would then receive a lot of income, and the amount of cash would increase, which then we would hire more guards, build more cells. But very often it was a self-fulfilling issue, because then we would run into more issues where we need more cash, and then I would bring more prisoners in, and it would very quickly spiral up to a few hundred prisoners, and it would just be chaos. Whereas right now we've done several days in a row of us just treading water without lots of chaos, and I've not experienced that before. So we are growing slowly, and I've just realised to solve this issue I could expand the size of the holding cell. I could increase it to here and then increase the number of bunk beds, and that I think is what I'm going to do to solve this issue. Oh, but I can't even afford it. Again, we've run into the issue of money. Well, we are running into this issue over and over and over again. Alright, so we've done the 3 high quality foods. That's good, that's crossed out. I'm going to change it to 1 low quality meal. Work our free time with 1 meal, and the policy for that meal is going to be a low quantity, a low variety meal. A singular one. Yes, 2% there. So it might have been the fact that I had it as a 3-hour session for food instead of 2. Right. And that will give us 15 grand or 5 grand perhaps. I'm not certain exactly. And from that cash, we're going to expand our holding cell. So then at least we can have more prisoners. We have been running into issues, big issues. As soon as money comes in, it is immediately spent. As soon as any money comes in, it is immediately spent. Still cannot get a bank. Oh no, there's a riot. Oh my goodness. This is disaster. Pause the game. There's a riot and it is occurring inside of the kitchen. We do not want... Right, so we're going to set a project. Solve this riot. End riot. The tasks. We need to lock down all prisoners by sending them to their cells. We need to send guards to riot zone. Yes. We don't even have enough cash to hire a riot van to come. Emergency services. We don't have enough cash. So we'll do bang up, and send all prisoners to their cells. Because we do not want this escalating. And all of our staff can be sent here. Yep. Yep, everybody's been sent back to their cells. Three deaths today. 4 deaths today. Can't even afford to fight it. Yes, it's ended. Right. Done. So we banged up all the prisoners and we sent the guys to the riot spot. And our absolute project of ending the riot is completed. My goodness. Well, disaster avoided. We're at $1. Wow. There's a lot of prisoners unconscious, a lot of prisoners dead. This has been explosive day. It's another sad day in our prison. Not good at all. Not good at all. Increase free time to 6 hours a day. 2 hours left on that. Alright, we'll change the regime because maybe it's supposed to be that at the moment that it counts down that we don't want another riot. So change free time to 6 hours a day. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Done. Oh, so the moment that you do it is when it counts down. Oh, so you got to leave it at that for 100 odd hours. Right, now I get it. Right. Yeah, all our fridges and cookers are smashed up and we don't even have the cash to fix it. This is how we are stuck in a rut. Big time. Staff. 25 workmen. No armed guards, so the armed guard was killed off. That saved us 350 a day. Okay. So normally, on every playthrough I've played of this game, in this situation where I'm stuck for cash, I would have just opened the floodgates to prisoners. We would have been swamped by prisoners. We'd be hiring more, it'd be kickoffs everywhere, people dying. I'd be hiring more guards to deal with the kickoffs, and nothing would be organised. It would be just like pouring gasoline onto all these problems. But at this moment, we are slightly... We're just treading water, I suppose. I'm waiting for this to come in so we can get some cash. Yeah, bang up. We can turn the bang up off now. Prisoners don't have to be banged up anymore. Let them be free and do what they want. Yeah. This is a strange scenario to be in. Very strange. They're still paying for tasers for staff because they're still going through the course. It's just it's interesting to be playing the game and it's all steadily, slowly improving. It's not like we could reduce staff pay. Don't really want to do that. We could change the amount of prisoners and stuff that come in. Yeah, I'm just banking on this really. Maybe it's 5 to 15 grand coming in. I'm just really banking that saves the day or something. Where are our doctors? We've still got 2 doctors. Yeah. We can't even fix these cells that have been damaged. We can't expand. Well, we'll put expand holding cell. Well, actually, I suppose that would be a project. Oh yeah, we put it in projects. Expand holding cell. And then we go to next actions. And the next actions for expanding holding cell are build foundations for holding cell, and then buy bunk beds for holding cell. And that will expand our capacity and the amount of prisoners that we can hold. That's going to be our winning formula for this moment, because we are in a strange situation. We may even have to move the holding cell to another location, like here, so that we could have a much bigger holding cell with much more bunk beds. That might be a solution, but we don't have the cash for it. Because what we need is more prisoners, to be honest, so that we can get more cash. It will sort our game out. Yeah. And then after that, we will increase prisoners to new informal capacity cap. Yeah. So even though we've got, see, look, we've got 45 now instead of 50 cells, because 5 cells have been broken by these tunnels, so they're not even cells anymore. They can't be used. So the amount of people we can hold has dropped, and we can't even afford to fix it. Yeah, the solution to our problem is the holding cells, which is the bunk beds, but we cannot get any cash in them. And we're waiting on this. As soon as this low nutrition thing sorts itself out, we're going to spend all that money expanding this holding cell and getting bunk beds. We might even just buy the bunk beds first and not expand. Get rid of these other bunk beds, these normal beds, demolish them for the moment, put them in storage, replace them with bunk beds. The 500 each, so it'd be 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, it'd be 4,000, and we would increase our capacity by 8. You know, because expanding the holding cell to over here is a big job. It's going to cost thousands to do that, and we do not have the money. We are in a very good situation. Let's look at prisoner needs. Food and warmth. It's the warmth that really upsets them here. Safety. We want them to feel safe. Yeah. 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 Normally on many playthroughs of this game, I've been so stuck, and I just opened the floodgates without tracking anything, without being organised. Loads of prisoners would come. There'd be riots, it'd be chaos. I'd be buying more guards. I'd just be buying guards, firing staff, hiring staff, and then it just exacerbates the problem, and then you're running into more issues and you need more cash, and I'd open the floodgates, more and more prisoners would come. They wouldn't have cells. It would just be pandemonium, and then I lose the game. So even though we're in a stable / awkward position where we're stuck, it's better than just pouring gasoline on this whole situation. Yeah. Yeah. So we're waiting on this grant. The money will come in from the grant, and then we're going to expand the holding cell, get more prisoners in, use that money to then maybe build a bigger holding cell or expand it even more. Yeah, I mean, I could end up... What is this? That's a gymnasium and a shower. I could end up getting rid of the shower, getting rid of the gymnasium, and then turning it into one big massive holding cell and having a lot of bunk beds. That would solve temporarily a big issue. in terms of money, because what we need is just money at this moment, and money comes from bringing in lots of new prisoners. Bringing in lots and lots of new prisoners. That's where our money comes from. So that looks like that will be, since these 2 buildings are already built, I think that might be the way. Yeah, okay, well that's going to be our idea. I'm going to put that, have we got it as a project already, to increase the holding cell, expand holding cell? Yes. So, we're going to turn the shower, convert shower and gymnasium into holding cell. That's going to be our plan. Yep. Because we already have a shower all the way over here. The prisoners can just use that one shower. We can just forget about the gymnasium for the moment, and we'll just turn this into one massive holding cell. And then this holding cell could even expand to over here. So we're going to have a very big holding cell. We'll put an armed guard in, put a normal guard in, and we'll have loads and loads of bunk beds. We'll put some amenities in there, like TVs and things, and phones. Put a shower in there. Yeah, we'll connect the shower to the holding cell. Yeah. Might just keep the shower as it is, so we don't have to spend money changing things. Just connect it up, and then change this into. You can maybe even keep all the weight benches and everything in it, and just add more beds. It'd be one big holding cell. Yeah. We'll figure something out. But for right now, we're just going to call that a session, and we will continue this session. Save it. Save. And I'll pause the recording here and continue it on my next session.